Hey guys, today's topic is how you can create a quick quiz using Microsoft Form and any AI tool like ChatGPT or Copilot. First thing is that I wanted to make this video because this could be a very common need that we want to create a quiz. We we know about the topic, but now the other thing bothers us is that at what questions we are going to ask. So ChatGPT or Copilot can actually help in that sense. I hope this video will be helpful for you in future. So let's just go ahead. So first thing I wanted to talk about that what process we're going to follow. The first step will be that how you actually gather your questions. So as everyone is familiar that ChatGPT and Copilot or any other similar tool is very helpful in giving very comprehensive answers for your questions. So the idea here is to gather those questions from Copilot or ChatGPT. Once you gather those questions, you have to put in a Microsoft document and make it importable so that we can import it into a tool like Microsoft Form. Fortunately, Microsoft Form give you a way to import text from a Microsoft document or a PowerPoint presentation. So in the next step, we will basically import that document file. But before doing that, you have to make sure the file you have is in the correct format and it is understandable by the Microsoft Form interface. Because if it's not very compatible, then it might not import questions correctly. So once you're done with that, we'll just go ahead and review the quiz. And in reviewing, it's just proofing the text and also making sure the options imported for the questions or or the text imported from the document is correct. And if it's a multi-choice uh, questions, then we have to make sure that we mark a correct answer so that we can evaluate later on. And also, if you want to assign some weightage or points to each question for the marking perspective, then you can do that also. Once that is done, you will just hit the create button and your quiz will be ready to be circulated. So let's go ahead and without wasting time, let's try to create one. I will jump onto the presentation now. So to start, as I said earlier, the first step is to gather questions. So I'm going to write a prompt to give me a bunch of questions which are importable to a Microsoft Word document. Let's say we are creating a quiz on. So to start, I am going to go to Copilot. You can use ChatGPT also, and you have to give a prompt to find out some questions on a topic and questions which are something which you can put in a Microsoft Word document and that can be imported also. So let's just give this prompt first. Give me 10 multi-choice questions to check general knowledge. I want to make sure the response I get is very clean, and like I have a question and there are multiple options, and if required there are answers also. So I'll make it a write or give response in plain text format, and also give answers separately, because we're going to need answers also when we are in the review screen. You have to mark the correct answer for the evaluation purpose. So let's see what Copilot gives. So you see that now you've got 10 questions and the answers are given in a separate text, I mean separate group of text. I can quickly import these questions. So what I'll do is I'll open Microsoft Word, and I'll just quickly copy these questions. I have to make sure these are cleanly aligned. I have to make sure that these options and questions are formatted in a very clean way. Let me put a bullet point here. Maybe I can just use the bullet feature here later on. Let me quickly do it and come back to the video. So now you can see that I have formatted the document, and you also have to make sure that the document you have created is clear to you, and it must be importable in Microsoft Form. I could have done it much better, but yeah, I don't want to do a lot of formatting right now. So let's just go ahead and try to import this into our Microsoft Form interface. Let me just close that document because otherwise it may give complaint. Okay, now this is the interface for Microsoft Form. I'm going to put the URL in the description. We have three options. We can create a new form, we can create a new quiz, or we can just quickly import that file. My file is here. Okay, open. And it's going to ask me if you want to create a survey or a quiz. So let me choose quiz. It will try importing the questions now. Now, if you have more questions, then you can click this one and import more files. Otherwise, you can just go ahead and hit start review. So you can see that your quiz questions are imported. That's pretty quick, isn't it? Now I can just edit or review the items. I will say it's general knowledge check. We'll say a quick general knowledge check, then I can just now the second thing I have to do is I have to assign the answers to each question. And for that, also I might need that document, not the document actually, because in yeah document, not the document actually. I need answers, so I can just look at this one. Let me just do a split screen for this. So let me just mark the answers. So now we can review this quiz, and two things we have to do is one is mark the correct answer and then also give a weightage to each question. Let's just quickly do that. So we have C, B, B, A, C, I'll say weightage is 1, B, weightage is 1, C, B, 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 C, B, B, A, and C. B, A, and C. So we have reviewed our quiz. It's 10-point quiz, and I've marked all the correct answers and assign a weightage to each question. So that's it. I mean, there's nothing else you have to do. So if you don't land to this screen where you can assign the answers and point values, you can click on this link also. And this is ready for execution. So I will just quickly say collect response. I can just say anyone can respond, copy the link and share the link. To demonstrate you, I will just quickly take the quiz. So you see that how quickly you have created a quiz. I will quickly just try to finish it. Please don't judge me for the answers. I'm just quickly doing it. That's it. Submit and we are done. I failed. Not a problem, but yeah, I am able to demonstrate to you how quickly you can create a quiz. That's it. So thank you for watching. And if you liked it, please hit like button and do subscribe. I'm going to bring more such videos. Thank you for your time.